to the bad guy. Yeah, Chico. Yeah, Chico. You're talking to the bad guy. Toothpicking your eye. I'm that guy. Hey, y'all. Look, something happened to these, something happened to you, okay?
What's going on, everybody? It's Coach Bazz, Coach Bingo on Smack 'em World, man. How everybody doing? Coach Bingo, how you doing, man?
Man, I'm doing good, Coach Bazz. How you doing?
Man, I'm doing great, man. I know we always started off what's going on during the week in sports, man, but unfortunately we had some bad news. You want to share with us?
Yeah, one of West Jones' own was killed in a car accident this morning. Cade Thompson is his name. And, as all, we like to send our condolences to the West Jones community, to Cade Thompson and his family, and all the players who knew and loved him. Just know you have our thoughts and our prayers over here at Smack'em.
Most definitely, man. Sorry to hear that, man. Just pray for his family and the West Jones community. Right. But, man, this week, got to go enjoy some football as usual. We love football, man. We love sports, period. But
you had a good weekend.
I did, man. I enjoyed it, man. It was, I left Friday. Me and my daughter went up to Jackson, Mississippi to enjoy the festivities of Jackson State University, man. And I got the most big thing I took from it. I got to take my daughter on a college campus.
Right.
So she got to see what HBCU life is, man. It was live from Friday on to Sunday, the weekend, and the game itself with Coach Prime and Jackson State leading on, beating Alabama State 28-7, and saw some familiar faces there, man. We had over 200 student athletes that it was on an unofficial visit as far as being at the game, man. And we saw our very own Mr. Raymond Collins from Harrison Central, Luke Holland, Wes Harrison was in the building. Mr. Larry Simmons was there, man. My boy, Braden Curry, and what's my other guy name? Start with a T. Tavion was in the building. Taylorhead was in there, man. They showed love, man. They came and showed me love, man. I got chills just seeing they got the opportunity. Right. I just loved it. And they actually got, your boy actually got to get on Prime IG, man.
Yeah,
me and my daughter, my daughter was on him, and Raymond I was actually talking to Raymond, and Coach Prime came around. He started giving everybody dap, everybody showing everybody love on the sideline, man. And it just happened that his team was taking pictures. Me and my daughter like that, so I thought that was real special. I sent it to my daughter. I said, "Look, you on Coach Prime's IG?" And she was just like, send me the eye emojis, like, "Oh wow."
You don't understand.
Yeah, so I said, "Man, you done made a big, man." So that was that's real dope, man. That she got the experience. But we always go to homecoming anyway. Shout out to my brother, man, Hakeem, and shout out to AD Rob, man, and for inviting us to come to the game. And, but that's just a little small part. But the most game of the week, man.
Okay.
Highway 49 Classic,
couldn't
man.
wait to get to this, huh?
My boy D back there, man. In the way.
That Joker called me talking about, man, how I get in this game,
man, right, man. It was, man, when I watched it on me, it was at my brother's house. Watched it on the big screen, man. It was it felt like a real game. Yeah. Man, it was a lot of emotion going the game. Yeah. Raymond Collins hit Tavares. It was a questionable. It was questionable. I don't. Raymond's not a dirty player, but the Gulfport side thought it was a dirty hit. Yeah. But I watched it over and over, and I actually asked Raymond at the game. That's the first thing I asked him. I said, "Raymond, you feel like that was a dirty play?" He said, "No, sir." He said, "Look, his hands went up. I just went for, I led with my shoulder. He did lead with his shoulder." Yeah. But Tavares is a strong kid. He ended up catching a big time touchdown for him, man.
I think he won the game winner.
That was the game winner, basically. That kept him in the game. But Harrison Central left a lot of opportunities. If I'm gonna be real, I gotta be real. I am an Arab, but Harrison Central left a lot of opportunities on the field. Christian and Isaiah Atkins, man.
Their youth showed that
game.
It
did.
It just goes to show that team has nothing but 10th and 11th.
Yeah, man.
I think Raymond is probably the only senior on that defense.
Right. That whole defense coming back.
Yeah, Flight game boys. They coming back, man.
Yeah, so it's different. They really was boxing us, man. They boxed us. It was 3-0.
They really
out 3-0 at halftime. Man. They boxed us a little bit, and then Coach D'Angelo came out and did a great job on rebounding and adjusting to it. But that was, I believe I'm going to see them again in the playoffs. Both of them, I believe this year, 6A. We already have representatives for 4A and 5A, like going to represent the coast for state. Will probably be in the Picayune. One of the 6A teams, whether it's Ocean Springs, Gulfport,
Harrison Central.
Or D'Iberville. One of those teams, I'm hoping that they get, a chance to just
Did you just listen to what we just said? This is 6A right here on the Gulf Coast.
Right.
You got Ocean Springs, who's undefeated.
Right.
That's 6-0 in region.
Right.
You got Gulfport, that's 6-0 in region.
Right.
You have Harrison Central, who's 5-1 in region.
It's tough.
You have D'Iberville, who's 5-2 now.
They 5-1 in the. They 5-1 and 4-1. I think 3-1 in the region right now.
Okay. All right. So all those teams. And they all playing each other right now at the end of the season.
SEC, baby.
Yeah, SEC, baby. Like, that's what it's like, man. So anything can happen.
Right.
Injury can shift anyone's program right now, season.
Right.
Or a team, an underdog team can beat. So, like, everyone's saying Ocean Springs is the runaway favorite.
Most definitely.
We going to say that, but they're not safe.
They're not
safe by
still
a long
got to play the
shot.
game.
They still got to play the game. They still got to play Gulfport. Yeah. They still got to play Harrison Central. They still got to play St. Martin or rival game. We know how them rival games get, man.
That's this weekend.
Yeah, it's too emotional, man.
We'll get into that, man.
It's just
Coach Bingo, I told a little bit about me, man. What happened for you as far as Friday and Saturday? What did you do, man?
Friday, of course, I went to go see my Gators play against Van Cleve. They
really stepped up.
They did. I really played my Gator defense weak, man. Yeah. I thought they were gonna let Dayon rush all over them, and the Gator defense understood the assignment.
Yes, sir.
They shut me up and a lot of other critics.
A lot of other people, man. Yeah.
And they shut down the number 3 rusher in the nation.
Right.
Number 1 in the state. Down
3 in the nation.
He was under 100 yards rushing, the first time probably ever in his 3-year career at Van Cleve.
Yeah.
And they held Van Cleve's total offense to 158 all-purpose yards.
That's unheard of.
Yes, the Gators. They made a statement. That was a big time ball. Getting ready to go into 5A playoffs if they get there. It's looking like they will get there. So right now it's just finishing strong. They got East Central this week. And then they got to finish PRC and then Picayune. So
right, season went by fast though.
Yeah, it's going
season
by
fast, man. Yeah,
it's
man.
Going by fast.
Yeah, it is, man. So listen, man. We always got a special segment. We got Player of the Week. Coach Bingo breaks that down, man.
I can't wait, man. I got some good ones this week, man.
We gotta let y'all see that, man.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Coach Bingo. I'm back again with another segment of Smack'em Player of the Week. This week's Offensive Player of the Week goes to Trent Howe. Trent is a running back at George County. He's also a Bernard Blackwell All-Star select. Trent had 7 carries for 131 yards and 2 touchdowns this week. Make sure you go show some love to Trent on our Smack'em Athletic Facebook page where he gave his acceptance speech. Defensive Player of the Week goes to Gaucher's defensive tackle, Jamin Mays, a.k.a. Kool-Aid. Kool-Aid had 7 tackles, 3 solo, 2 for a loss, and a sack against Van Cleve's rushing attack and the number 3 rusher in the nation, Dayon Bilbo. They limited Dayon to 158-yard total offense. That is the least he done had in probably 3 years. Also this week, our offensive line goes to the Picayune Tide. They helped running back Dante Dodal to rush for only 9 carries on 189 yards and 2 touchdowns. Dante is killing it right now. He's got over probably 1,700 yards rushing, and the Tide is just rolling. This week, the Tide go against the George County Rebels, and the winner of this probably be your district champ for 5A. This week's top Smack'em performance of the week is Bayhigh's running back Noah Cutter. That's my guy. Ashton Hollins, George County Bernard Blackwell All-Star. Dante Dodal, of course. Caden Irvin, Aiden Morgan, and AJ Phillips from Gaucher. They lit it up this week with almost over 400 yards passing. Make sure next week you tune in for another segment of Smack'em Player of the Week, where we're going to bring you all the top coast talent.
Well, that was Coach Bingo with the Player of the Week. And now we're going to go out to 6A region play. We got St. Martin and Ocean Springs, man. They call it the Battle of the Bridge. Yep. It's going to be a big rival game with, Bray Hubbard and Coach Pennick in the game. They go to invite old St. Martin over, man, and it was a big rival game, man. So we're going to see how that game goes. St. Martin got to bounce back off a, surprising loss to Biloxi, man. So we're going to see how Norrell White and the gang for St. Martin.
I got Mr. Histick and Mr. Durden. Himself. I got them boys coming through. They finna try to make them. They finna try to lay them wood. This rival game.
Big game.
Big game. You can't overlook them rival games. They'll sneak up on you.
Yeah,
they looking stupid. Like, how do we just lose to them?
Yeah,
man?
Right. So we looking forward to that game as well, man. The next game we got is got Gulfport at D'Iberville.
Big game.
this is position. You know, Gulfport is undefeated in the region. D'Iberville trying to basically play for first place. Yeah.
They still got a chance.
They still got a chance for first place, even though they lost an early region game to Ocean Springs. Gulfport saying, hey, we coming off a hard victory with Tavares and Gavin and Palazzo and Tyler Reed in the game.
So fun right now.
Yeah, it really is, man. So, and Cam, Cam Williams ready to do something. Dre Lanier, that game for D'Iberville, they ready. Yeah. So we know it's gonna be another hard-nosed game, man, for that. So looking forward to that game as well.
I want to see that Gulfport defense. I mean that D'Iberville defense.
Yeah.
Against that Gulfport speed.
It's gonna be
D'Iberville. I say D'Iberville is they top 3 on the coast in defense.
Most definitely.
They're top 3.
I agree.
Me personally, I got to give it to Ocean Springs because of the level of talent they have played with teams from up north and the competition they played. Their body of work speaks for themselves. So I have to give them number 1.
Most definitely, man.
Number 2, number 2 would probably have to be. It'll be a talk. I would have to give it to D'Iberville over Harrison Central just for the simple fact that their youth, the Harrison Central display. But being top 3 with 10 graders and 11 graders, that still speaks volumes, man.
Most definitely.
We got to fear this team for another 2 more years, man.
Yeah, man. Speaking of Harrison Central, Harrison Central has Hancock this week for homecoming, so Harrison Central is looking forward to bounce back. I talked to Raymond in Jackson State this past week, man. He said, man, we're going to bounce back. We're ready to move forward to the next game.
That's one of them games that either make or break your season.
It does, man.
It was a defensive juggernaut slugfest.
Right.
The crowd was in it, man.
It
was just a
lot of people
setting.
at that game too, man.
Rivalry.
Yeah, big game, man. So I'm really looking forward to seeing what Harrison Central gonna do about that. And Hancock as well. Hancock, we got to see what you do. You still in contention for playoffs as well. This thing is wide open, so definitely got to see what those guys do, man. And I
think the first 4 slots are sold up.
Okay, you saying it's locked in? It's just about positioning.
Yeah, the first 4
it's about
slots.
Positioning.
Yeah, the first
I agree
4.
with you.
It's locked in. Like you said, they just buying for that 1 and 2 seed right now.
Yeah, most definitely.
No shot at Hancock and St. Martin and Pascagoula and Biloxi.
Yeah, no shot.
Ain't no shot, man.
Because it's on the back end of the year.
Y'all see it. Y'all see it.
Yeah. Next game, man. Pascagoula and Biloxi. Biloxi coming off a big win, man.
They both
St. Martin.
Yeah.
They upset St. Martin and Gula, man. They trying to still get in that win column in the region, man. So we definitely gonna see what's going on, man, this week. Yeah, man. I'm hoping Biloxi try to win out. One of my kids I trained, Terrence Williams, ran a pick 6 back.
I seen that.
Man, that was a big play, man. I was so happy to see him, get that done, man. I was really happy. I texted him and congratulated him and showed the love, man. He's like, I appreciate it, Coach, man.
Smack Athletic.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, one of your own. One of the
my
babies.
Own, man.
Yeah,
I
feel good.
I trained him since he was in the 7th grade, man. And see him as a senior, man. That was real beautiful, man. That he.
Anybody want to get some of that Smack Athletic training?
Come on with it.
He open.
Come on with it.
Business is booming. You better come get some.
Come on with it, man. What's going on, everybody? It's Coach Bazz with Smackin' World. Listen, I got some tips I want to give you. This is a segment we do every week. And the tips I want to give you is how to make a highlight. 5 pointers that I'm going to give everybody, and it works for any sport. So listen, tip number 1. Hey, put your best plays in the front of the film. Coaches don't have time. College coaches especially do not have time to just be trying to go through and watch the whole film. You need to catch the eye immediately. That's number 1 tip. All right, number two, listen. Don't have no music. Everybody loves music, but coaches cannot stand it because it takes their concentration off the actual play. Just don't use music. That's just, you can do one person one, but when you send it out to coaches and put it on your Twitter and your Instagram and your Facebook, please do not use music. Number 3, absolutely no slow motion. They need to see the game speed. They need to see what you're doing in real life time, all right? Do not slow it down. College coaches don't like it. Don't shoot the messenger. I'm just passing it on to you, all right? Don't slow it down. And number 4, keep it under 3 minutes. Make it short and sweet. Like I said, college coaches are pressed for time. They're in season. They got about 1 million more videos to watch. Keep it under 3 minutes. Sometimes 5, depending on how many great plays you have, all right? And last one, like number 5, man. Put that ACT and that GPA and a headshot in there so they know who it is they're watching, all right? Keep it clean and keep it classy. This Coach Bazz, Smackin' World. I'll see you later.
All right, this week in Region 5, we have the game of the week. I don't know.
I agree with you.
You agree with me?
I agree with you.
We got Picayune at George County. Both teams are playing for that number 1 position for the district in Region 5A, and which you want that home field advantage.
Most definitely.
You want it. So
got to know that.
This game will tell you who would get it. You
Right.
know. So you're looking at the number 1 and possibly number 2 seed going into the Region 5A playoff.
Right.
Next week, the same week, East Central and Gaucher are playing against each other. Another big game. They're competing for that 3rd and 4th spot.
Right.
So, me personally, I feel like in Region 6A, Region 5A is sold up. You got your 4 that's going on.
Got your 4 locked in.
Yeah, you got your 4 locks in George County, Picayune, Gaucher, and East Central. Right now, they're just playing for position.
Gotcha.
Out of all of them, this would be the Gators' first time in the playoffs, probably thinking about 12 years. I'm not mistaken, you know.
Oh, wow.
I have to fact check that. Don't get me wrong, you know.
Yeah.
But also, you got Van Cleve having homecoming this week at PRC.
Okay.
You know what they finna do. Pound. That Van Cleve 9th grade team that we've been chronologizing all year, they ended their season last Monday night with a loss against Ocean Springs. So this week I was told that a few of the 9th graders from that team that displayed suitable proficiency, they got moved up to varsity.
That's what's
and
up,
those
man.
guys will be getting some reps this Friday night, which is good, man.
Good freshmen getting some varsity reps, man. That's good, man.
Yep. So also you got Long Beach at West Harrison. I don't see Long Beach winning the game for the remaining of the season. So
it's been rough for them, man. West Harrison.
It's rough and it's nothing against the kids. Just y'all got to stay upbeat about it.
Yeah.
You know, finish strong. The ones that finish strong are winners in my book and Coach Bazz's book. So just finish strong.
Right.
And come to holler at Coach Bazz and get that real smack athletic training in the off season. Yeah. You finna be on and popping. So y'all want to come get some of that good work. You know, but West Harrison, the Hurricane, I think they're gonna put it on this week, you know.
Yeah, man, me too, man.
And that's just how Region 5A shape up for me, Coach.
Most definitely, man.
Patient beat.
We still rolling with, 4A Region 7, man. Poplarville's been, they've been...
That Hornets finna whoop the balls up, man.
Most definitely, man. Those guys, they've been handling business. They've been sweeping through the region. And I don't see Columbia stopping them at all, man. I just think, especially because of Poplarville, you got those guys out there in Poplarville just really steamrolling. The Hornets stinging everybody.
Stinging everybody.
Pancakes.
The Hornets.
Yes, sir, man. And the next one, we got 4A Region 8. We got Bay High and Moss Point.
Trap game. This gonna be a good game.
Yeah,
right
I think
here,
it is. I think it is.
And this is Moss Point homecoming.
Man.
You know how Moss Point take their homecoming serious.
Come on.
They ain't focused. They won't go in there. And Moss Point, that good defense. Man, they're gonna let my boy Noah come through there and slice him up for 200.
Man, come on. Listen. Moss Point, it's more, and the game is important.
Yeah.
But the outside
distractions.
The activities.
Man. Hey, I think Moss Point lost their homecoming game last year to Van Cleve, if I'm not mistaken, man. So it can happen.
Yeah,
that's
it's
what
possible.
I'm telling you,
it's possible.
Man. And this Bay team ain't no slouch,
no, they're
man.
not. They're trying to go. They're trying to be first place. They're trying to get home.
Smack top performer Noah Cutter, man.
Yeah.
I don't just say that kid name just to be saying it, man.
Right. He definitely handled business,
a dog.
Man. He definitely handled business, man. So Mr. Larry Simmons, man. Let me see what you do with this game.
Y'all too young to go.
Kiki, them. I think Kiki gonna They gonna be ready to play,
Yeah,
man. They gonna be ready to play.
I just want more. Look, y'all too young to go to homecoming anyway. Let them grown folks from the 70s, 80s, and 90s, and early 2000s go and enjoy
Yeah, let
that.
them enjoy that. Let them enjoy that.
Y'all playing for a state championship right now, and the city needs it.
Man.
So focus, lock in, lock in. I know
sir.
Coach Harmon got y'all ready. Lock in,
yes, sir.
because there's a bull named Noah Cutter that is coming through.
Noah Cutter.
Noah ain't no joke, man. I'm telling y'all will see it firsthand come Friday. That ball on his way.
Man, he definitely on his way, man.
He different.
So we gonna see what MP the hump do against when Bay High roll into over that hill, man, over that hump. But next game we got is we got Pass Christian at Stone. I think this is gonna be a good game.
It
Two
is.
athletic quarterbacks, man.
I got
Cam
the
and Jay Side.
You know, I like the
Both of them play
Migos.
basketball. The Brown boys,
I call
man.
the Brown boys, the
yeah,
Migos.
Rylan, Jay Side, and Carlos, man.
Yes,
all, and then got the Collins kid.
Ain't nothing but a little bit straight.
Ain't nothing but a little straight, man. That's all it is, man. So we're gonna see what PC do, man, against Stone. That's a big game. It's gonna be big night, man. So it's definitely playoff contention. So you got to win, most definitely. Another region game. Greene County is like a coast team.
I consider them coast, man.
They like a coast team to me too. They got Northeast Jones as another region, so I believe Greene County gonna step it up as well, man.
Oh yeah, they needed after that butt whip from Moss Point last week.
Moss Point put it on them, man.
Yeah, they did.
Moss Point put them on them, man.
Yeah. But this week in Region 3A, Region 8, Perry Central at St. Stanislaus. I'm coast. I don't really know much about Perry Central, but I know the Rocket Charles, and I'm saying the Rocket Charles finna
rocking
go
with
in.
the Rocket Charles.
Yeah, I got the Rocket Charles going there taking care of business.
Yes, sir.
Seminar, I was right about them because they got blanketed last week. They got blanketed. So let's go fight an Irish. We need the Irish to come through with a win this week against Seminary, whatever their name is. Let's go, St. Patrick. The luck of the Irish is on your side. Let's get it. We need it. We cannot have y'all wearing these clean uniform and playing like that. Come on now.
They gonna win it, man.
Let's get it, man.
Win it, man. Y'all gonna win it.
All right, and then also this week in Region 1A4, Mount Olive, who's 2-6, will play against the Resurrection Eagles, who's at 1-7, and Mount Olive, they them country boys.
Yeah, man. I'm surprised they got a record like that. They only won 2 games this year. Mount Olive normally, home with Steve McNair, and the McNair boys, Tim McNair, Fred McNair, Jason Campbell. Jason Campbell from Taylorsville.
Oh, we played him out all I thought.
Nah, he played at Taylorsville.
Who look at me?
Look, he about to get Taylorsville mad at us on here, boy.
Hey, don't be taking my ball away from
Mount Olive. Nah, that's McNair. That's McNair town, man.
Yeah.
McNair's, man, over there, man.
But yeah, Resurrection, bring it back, baby.
Man,
so it look like, okay, so they're going to be at home. So they're going to be in Go Shape playing. So that's a home game for Resurrection.
Most definitely, man.
Yeah. And then, we got our 9th grade action.
9th grade.
Championship, my
championship
bad.
is championship week for 9th grade and 8th grade football. So what we got for 9th grade, Coach?
For 9th grade, we got the Tide, the Maroon Tide of Picayune, going up against none other than Ocean Springs Greyhound. Ocean Springs is a winning program right now. Coach Pinnock, he understanding the coaching.
Yes.
He's establishing the culture and a winning culture, and it's starting early.
Right.
Middle school championship with Sherrod Chopper Whitehead.
Right.
9th grade championship. Right now they're vying for a state championship. Yep. If Ocean Springs win on all 3 levels, man, you gotta get Coach Pinnock Coach of the Year. Yeah, automatically.
Yeah, he got something going pretty well going as far as his culture and his program.
It's a good thing.
On every level. So I'm definitely looking at that. Ocean Springs in 8th grade, they playing Bayview Vikings, my daughter's middle school. So they got Pierre, they got Cooper over there. Scruggs. The Scruggs on the offensive line, D-line, man. Man, it's gonna be a good game. They played them early this year. They lost by a touchdown. Chopper kind of took over the game, man. Him and Aiden Watson, man. So
I gotta find out this kid. Ocean Springs got a kid in 8th grade. The Chopper's receiver. He's by
6'3".
Number 21. Oh my!
We gotta ask Chopper.
Yeah,
ask Chopper.
Yeah,
I'm gonna ask Aiden. We'll ask him.
Chopper been blowing our DMs.
Yeah, he been on Twitter, man. He's been tagging us, man. So
we told him, hey, you got to make yourself a champion. You win. You can get you buy like the old car. You ball, you get the car, and then
And another West, another 8th grade game as well as 2 championship 8th grade games. So they got 2 sides. You got Wes Harrison with Mr. Jordan, man. Jordan, he's the running back. He ran over 20 touchdowns this year. A lot of 80 or more yard touchdowns, but he's going against East Central. And
Central got a nice little defense.
Yeah,
man.
they do, man. East Central got a nice defense, so they got a lot of championship game. But we will be in the Ocean Springs Bayview game for sure, man, because we just want to support the kids and shine that light on them so we can bring them on the show, talk about it, what they did for this past season, and just really trying to enjoy the year, man. But that's basically all I got, man, as far as big week, man, for the middle school and freshman class. So what you got, Coach Ben? You got anything?
This week I'll be taking Bryson Hurst up to Ole Miss.
Okay.
He's going up there for official visit to the LSU game.
Okay.
You know, it's supposed to be a little star-studded event. Eli
Gotcha.
Manning's retirement jersey is getting retired. And
Okay.
number one quarterback in the class of 23, Arch Manning,
Yeah.
will be there. So
that's dude. Oh man. So you definitely got to tell us how that experience was, man.
You know, I
when you
told
come back
Bryson,
next
I
week.
said, hey man, this who you might be blocking for.
No,
you
most
know?
definitely.
He ain't made his decision yet, but
Yeah.
Going to
Especially
see
with LSU, like parting ways
right.
with Ed
It's-
Orgeron.
yeah.
So they opened up the door for Ole Miss.
Right.
Lane Kiffin, man, what
Yeah.
you gonna do? Man,
Yeah.
you gonna get
Hey,
Arch
see
Manning?
what Lane did?
Yeah.
Lane unfollowed all the recruits and just kept following Arch Manning. He ain't no fool, man.
Yeah, man, that's gonna be a program changer,
Yeah,
man. So,
man.
man, with all that being said, man, we appreciate everybody tuning in. Keep showing us love, making our channel grow. Shout out to Street Geeks, Smack 'em Preps, my boy Coach Bingo, and we'll see you next week. See you later.
Yeah, Chico, talking to the bad guy. Yeah, Chico. Yeah, Chico, you're talking to the bad guy. Toothpicking your eye. I'm that guy. Hey, yo. Look, something happened to these, something happened to you, okay?